It's going well. Always good to get back out here. Finally get to play football again. So everyone's pretty happy and kind of shaking the rust off and getting ready for the grind.
Not only Marcus gone as a player, but he was your buddy too. Kind of what's it like moving forward without him, and just for you, kind of how is this spring different than others?
Yeah, it's definitely different without him there. Ever since I've been here, he's been here. So it's kind of my first time, first 2 practices ever without number 8. But it's nice to have his feedback sometimes in practice, just kind of hearing his opinion. But we'll have to, we'll move on, and we're prepared for that.
Coaches have talked about your ability to kind of command the locker room and the weight room and stuff. Is that something that you wanted to make a stronger effort for this?
Yeah, we've lost a lot of, some senior leaders, but we have a lot of experience still on the roster. So I think, it's a big responsibility of mine to kind of take that weight upon my shoulders. I've been here for 3 years, so I think I'm ready for that.
You think guys look at you in a different way right now?
Yeah, I think you can kind of notice it a little bit sometimes, but they kind of, they're kind of looking to you for direction sometimes, which is, it's good, and I'm excited for the opportunity.
Is that a weird feeling? Is it a different feeling or anything, trying to be more of that, clear-cut leader, whereas it was Marcus a year ago?
I mean, I wouldn't call it weird, but yeah, maybe a little different. You're the guy, you're the oldest guy in the locker room at the quarterback position, so they're kind of looking to you, and, it's a good responsibility. And I think, being here for 3 years, I can worry kind of less about what I'm doing out there and kind of focus on, are we lined up right? Are we, motion right? Do we have the right calls? So it's definitely, a little bit about, getting everybody else on the same page rather than just me.
What have Scott and Mark told you about how you need to approach, spring ball, fall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just want me to, to keep, being myself. I think they say I have some, I guess natural leadership things, I guess they want to call it. But, just keep being yourself and, getting the guys on the same page and be a leader, and everything will kind of take care of itself from there.
What are your goals that you want to accomplish here this spring?
I think, as a team, kind of, I would want, I want everyone on the offense to kind of know what they're doing, and definitely versatility, or, I want all the receivers knowing every position. I want all the line, knowing every position. I think if we can get all those reps for the young guys and have everyone comfortable with every position, I think that would be the biggest improvement for fall.
Even though you don't have a ton of game experience, you've practiced enough in the system, you feel pretty confident in what you're doing, play to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for you guys since they don't let you in practice anymore, but I mean, I've probably been through hundreds of practices and taken thousands of reps. I know, the public has only seen such a small amount, but that's the way it goes, and we'll see if that changes.
Bronis is gone too. How's the center position been going for you?
Good. We got a couple guys rotated in there right now, and they've all been doing a really good job. Snaps have been great, so I haven't noticed too much.
Who's been working in? I think a couple guys have been doing it.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys working in there, whether it be Pisarcik, Matt Pearson, Cameron Hunt a little bit, our new guy Zach, and Jim Weber a little bit. So we got a lot of guys kind of rotating around the O-line, just kind of playing little musical chairs, just getting everyone comfortable in every spot.
Mark said yesterday he doesn't want to be a 5-way tie going into the fall. Do you feel like spring's kind of time when he wants to kind of whittle this thing down a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just, if you look at the amount of practice, the amount of reps that go around, I think if you made it a 5-way thing in the fall and you added one more and made it a 6-way thing, there's just not enough reps to go around for everyone to be prepared for that opening game. So, sometimes things work itself out and it's really easy for Coach Helf and Coach Foss, and sometimes they don't, so we'll just have to see.
It's strange knowing that there's another guy coming in that isn't here for this?
Not too much. I mean, we're competing right now with the 4 guys we have, and then we'll just add one more to the mix.
Helper said it doesn't want you guys to press and feel like you have to be Marcus, but is that a temptation that's easy to fall into sometimes?
Yeah, I would have said that maybe a couple years ago, just kind of playing with Marcus and seeing his, some of the plays he make, and maybe you feel like you need to make those same plays. But I mean, being here for 3 years, my 3rd spring ball, I'm far from pressing and just kind of enjoying it and trying to play confident.
You said in February that you didn't think, like you said, the public really has a good sense of who you are as a quarterback. Who do you see? How do you kind of characterize how you play?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, have opinions off the small sample, and that's completely justified. But I think, my goal as a quarterback is just kind of, to lead the offense, to be that leader out there and score touchdowns. I think no matter which way you score points, whether that be through the quarterback, the running back, the receiver, it doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't matter to the scoreboard, and it doesn't matter to Coach Helf. So I think if we're just going down and we're all on the same page and scoring touchdowns, that's what I want.
For a guy like Johnson, who just gets Johnson, who just got here, in the fall camp, they throw the young guys right into the fire. They have to play catch up. But with him, they held him out. It looked like the beginning of practice yesterday. Do they kind of bring him a little along slower?
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely getting reps, and he's definitely learning and Coach Frost is doing a really good job in quarterback meetings of trying to bringing him along and also teaching, Morgan and Ty. Me and Taylor being the older guys, we're definitely, kind of our responsibility too to help them all along a little bit.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.